Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a good Thursday night. Joel Morgan coming to you live from Hillsboro as the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros hosting another triangular here on this Thursday night as they will host the Northern Cass Jaguars and the Grand Forks Central Knights. I'm Joel Morgan. Thanks for being with me here on our Irie Insurance pregame show as it's been kind of a homestand of sorts for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. They were at home on Tuesday night hosting a straight Region 2 triangular. They went 2-0. Getting victories over Larimore and Mayport CG, while Mayport CG went 1-1, defeating Larimore and losing to the Burros. Well, for the Larimore Polar Bears, they went 0-2 in that triangular on Tuesday night. The Burros will not be in action this weekend, no tournament action for them coming up, but then they will be back home next Tuesday for a Region 2 duel. That one will feature the Central Cass Squirrels. So it's 3 straight home events for this Hillsboro Central Valley Burros wrestling team, and they'll have a couple more coming up here in the month of January. It is the Irie Insurance pregame show for all your insurance needs. Visit them online at irieins.com. We'll take a break. We're coming your way next.
As these new trades, 2 35-foot versatile Fury, both are available for spring. Call for pricing. Talk to Chuck O'Neill, 218-784-2961. 2014 versatile DT 550, 30-inch tracks, high-flow differential locks, 2,050 hours, priced at $289,000. 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Make your deal on this new 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business.
Don't let the flu get you down. Fight the flu with a shot of prevention. Stop at Hillsboro Drug and get your flu shot today. No appointment is necessary. Shingle shots are also available. And don't forget your other pharmacy and healthcare needs at Hillsboro Drug. Over-the-counter medications, vitamins, health and beauty items as well. For your convenience, Hillsboro Drug offers mail-out service and delivery of your prescriptions. Check out the gift items for all occasions, too. Hillsboro Drug is a locally owned pharmacy and proud to serve the area. They thank you for trusting them with your business at Hillsboro Drug.
Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9 in Ada, invites you to order your new Buick and Chevrolet vehicles. From the Silverado, Trailblazers, Traverse, and Enclave, Lee Brothers is your authorized Chevrolet and Buick dealer, providing sales and a service to the area since 1975. For ordering your vehicles, talk with Mitch, Smurf, or Jay. Trust the experts who know your vehicles best and take advantage of great Chevy certified service offers today. Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9, Ada, 218-784-2000.
Olson Hardware in Hillsboro welcomes you to stop in. You can find all of your hardware needs for all seasons. They do have everything you need to get your home and yard ready for the winter ahead. If you're preparing for your remodeling or other do-it-yourself indoor projects this winter, stop by Olson Hardware, pick up your paint, stains, and all of the other accessories too. If you're in need of a mattress upgrade, stop in and check out the amazing Rest Mattress at Olson Hardware. Olson Hardware can repair your major appliances, refrigerators, freezers, stoves, ovens, washers, dryers, and more. Your full-service hardware store, Olson Hardware, Hillsboro.
Back at Irie Insurance pregame show, Hillsboro Central Valley Burros hosting a triangular tonight. It will feature the Northern Cass Jaguars. And Northern Cass and the Burros will wrestle first, and then it will be the And welcome back to yourliveevent.com. For those watching our stream, we did have a few technical issues, but we are back going. We are back running as we are a few matches into this duel. The first of this triangular tonight for Hillsborough Central Valley. Right now, it is Hillsborough Central Valley wrestling against the Northern Cass Jaguars. Current match that we have right now, Sawyer Owens from HCV against Reed Bolden from Northern Cass. On the Tim Cassette Seed Sales scoreboard, Sawyer Owens with the commanding 14-0 lead right now with the dual score at 12-6. So that's kind of where we're at here right now in this first of three matches tonight. Again, some technical issues going through here, but it will be Hillsborough Central Valley against Northern Cass to start it off, and then Grand Forks Central will wrestle against Northern Cass as Reed Bolden gets cut loose here, makes it 14-1. Sawyer Owens looking for the tech fall here as he comes to shoot on the single leg, gets the takedown, and that will be it. So 16-1, that is the final score as the Burros will add some more points here to their 12-6 lead. Sawyer Owens gets the win. That's good for 5 as it is 17-6. Again, some open weight classes coming up here, but we'll kind of get settled back in on this broadcast and get you going here as to where we stand. This one, next one I believe will be open at 138. 138 pounds is open. Adam Smith, I believe, is the one who takes that open weight class. Now on to 145. And I believe we will have a match coming up here. So 23-6 our dual score. And our match here at 145, and Henry Nelson gets the quick takedown to get a 2-0 lead. Anders Hubness wrestling for Hillsborough Central Valley, and Henry Nelson, rather for Northern Cass, and Nelson will get the fall, and it is 29-6. So Henry Nelson the win via fall, and a 29-6 the dual score. On to 152. Carter Wadeson listed for Hillsborough, for Northern Cass. Braden Chenault listed for HCV. So Chenault will wrestle for the Burros. Wadeson for Northern Cass as we're on to 152 pounds. Again, 3 matches coming up here today. Grand Forks Central, Northern Cass will wrestle our next one, and then it'll be the host Burros against the Knights to wrap up this evening. All matches can be seen at yourliveevent.com. As hand behind the head is Wadeson against Chenault. 24 seconds into the first period here at 152 pounds. It's kind of been Wadeson a little aggressive out of the gate, and Chenault has been reactive to it as Chenault comes to shoot. And Wadeson's going to sprawl out, tries to swing the hips around. If he gets around, he'll take 2. And he's at full extension. Chenault at full extension. They're back to their feet. And bringing down the upper body is Wadeson. Chenault with a 2-on-1 on the inside leg. He is back up to his feet and goes for the low single leg. Comes around, gets the takedown. And 2 points for Braden Chenault as they quickly return back to their feet. And he is broken back down. He'll get the mat return here as they are close to being out of bounds. But Chenault able to hold him in, and now they'll get the out of bounds. They'll stop time with 45 seconds to go here in period number 1. They'll reset. Wadeson will be down. Chenault will be up, and I think we're going to get a caution. And now Chenault gets on top and begins breaking down Wadeson as Wadeson trying to get to his base. 39 seconds left here in the first period at 152 pounds. Chenault then the inside wrist. kind of tucking it in, waits in to try to find some open space and extend out that forearm. Now a chop on the arm and has him back down on his belly. 20 seconds left in the first period. Two nothing the score, 29-6 the dual score. Hillsborough Central Valley looking for their third straight dual win. Again, 2 wins on Tuesday night, defeating Mayport, CG, and Larimore. Both of those we had on yourliveevent.com. Remember, when our second and third matches begin tonight, we'll have separate links as the period ends. And 2-0 Braden Chenault's lead over Carter Wadeson. I believe the decision went to Wadeson. He'll choose to be on their feet to begin the second period. Another early tie-up from Wadeson. Chenault kind of changing levels there a little bit now. Shoots for the single leg. Strike that for the double. Coming back to drive and gets the elevation, gets the drive, heads free. Another takedown. And Chenault's extending his lead to 4-0. Chenault just kept the legs moving, kept driving him forward, and gets a takedown. 4-0 his advantage. All of that, again, coming on takedowns, unable to get any back points. Now he's going to put the Nelson in, tries to come around on the near side. Walks himself around, starting to get a little bit of Turk against Wadeson. And Wadeson will come back down to his belly. 59 seconds left in the second period. Wrestling tonight on yourliveevent.com. The Burros home on Tuesday, home tonight, and home again next Tuesday. That'll be the Central Cass Squirrels. We'll have a lot of wrestling coming up here the next couple days. Tomorrow night will be day one of our coverage of the Lisbon Storehog tournament, as the Nelson is in, or excuse me, the chicken wing is in, and Chenault's getting the turn. The official racking up some near fall points. If Chenault could control that shoulder, he does get control of the shoulder of Wadeson, has him down to the mat. The official is seeing some daylight there on that shoulder as there's 17 seconds left, and Chenault's going to extend that arm and get an extra push. And now we'll get a readjustment here of the upper body. 7 seconds left. At least three points come in the way of Chenault, and it'll be a fall. So the fall comes in the second period. Braden Chenault gets the victory here at 160. Now on to 170, which I believe will be an open weight class for both. We'll see who they send out. And we'll get a forfeit. Excuse me, that was 152, 160. Ben Thompson takes the forfeit. So 41-6. On to 182 pounds. Carter Iverson for the Burros. Luke Murch, I believe, is who's going to be sent out for the Northern Cass Jaguars. It's Carter Iverson from Hillsborough Central Valley. Will Trebwasser from Northern Cass. So up to 182 pounds. Trebwasser with control of the upper body. He reaches down for the leg of Iverson. Iverson with control of the hips will drive forward, gets a takedown. So Carter Iverson gets the first points. A minute 19 and counting to go in the first period. Trebwasser's to his feet. Big return coming from Iverson. And clasping is going to be called. Trebwasser will get a point, and it's 2-1. And first year with varsity wrestling for Northern Cass. And right away off the whistle, Iverson looking to get some back points, full control of the upper body, trying to drive forward. Trailblazer turning on his shoulder, able to get on his side. Readjustment now from Iverson and a fall. 47-6, the dual score. So Carter Iverson, the win at 182. On to 195, and I believe that might be one of the open weight classes. That'll be a forfeit for the Burros. Luke Murch will take the forfeit in the open weight class. So 47-12 the score. On to 220, Gage Nygaard for Northern Cass. Looks like Fernando Rios will come out. Actually, we are on to the heavyweights. So both forfeiting 220. We'll go on to the heavyweights. Rios for Hillsborough Central Valley. Nygaard for Northern Cass. I believe we started this one at 113. And it was a double forfeit at 106. So this will be the last matchup of this opening duel. So I have a little bit of a break coming up, and then we'll get right into Grand Forks Central against Hillsborough Central Valley. As Rios having hands on the back and head of Nygaard. Rios trying to wheel his upper body down. Nygaard reached in the extension of the leg of Rios and felt Rios kind of felt the pull and started bringing the body down. And then Nygaard signaling to the official he needs a stoppage. Headgear came off. So the official will stop at 109 to go in the first period here. Heavyweights. Final match again of this opening duel on this triangular tonight in Hillsborough. Minute to go in the first period. 47-12 the dual score. So that's 3 straight dual wins now coming for the Hillsborough Central Valley Burros. I believe we'll have some exhibition matches coming up after this one. .39 seconds left in the first period. Neither wrestler has really set up that big move. Rios looking like he's trying to set the throw. Reaching, gets a hand behind the leg of Nygaard. I think he was just trying to open Nygaard up a little bit. Nygaard keeps walking around. 10 seconds left here in the period, and we'll be scoreless going into the second. Unless we see a big move come from either wrestler here in the closing seconds. We won't, as the first period comes to an end. Rios will be down to begin the second period. Nygaard on top, and the official giving a caution. And now the second period will begin. And right away, it was Nygaard extended out the body of Rios and really working that upper body. Hits Rios with that cross face. Comes in, swings him around. We'll get that head forced down. Minute 37 left in the second period. Rios to his base. Nygaard's going to grab the ankle and extend that body. Will take a chop at the arm. Rios at his feet. And he's going to kind of take a lunge up as Nygaard rolls the body in. Oh, Rios, if he would have popped the body around, would have gotten the 2 for the reversal. Minute 10 left in the second period. And heavyweight matchup. Nygaard grabbing that wrist, forcing aside the head of Rios. Now we'll put in the chicken wing. So a little bit of movement on Rios as he stays on his base. Rios up to his feet, and Nygaard breaking him right back down. "19 seconds left in the second period. Nygaard working the head of Rios. Puts the Nelson in. Tries to swing himself back around. And that will be it for the second period. So scoreless going into the final period here of this first duel. And Fernando Rios gets the call here for the final period. Opts to have them both on their feet to begin this final 2 minutes. Rios right out the gate with the heavy hands, trying to work down Nygaard. And the wrestlers will release. They'll give a chance here again. Rios, a sophomore. And behind the back of the head of Nygaard, trying to walk him around. He's just kind of trying to rock Nygaard a little bit and get his momentum to move towards him so he can get him down to the mat with a throw. And Nygaard has just kind of kept the balance here as we enter the final minute of this third period. Again, scoreless. So now Rios gets a little bit of the momentum he's looking for, tries to work himself behind Nygaard. Nygaard's going to turn around and release on Rios. I think Nygaard was trying a big move there and lost his grip a little bit. And Rios, if he would have come all the way back around there, would have been able to get some points. 40 seconds left to go in the third period. And going for the single leg, Nygaard. If Rios gets that leg free, he'll get the first 2 points. Nygaard hanging on, and Rios comes around, gets 2 for the takedown. "15 seconds left. Rios not going to settle for the fall. Rather, settle for the decision. Is going to try to get the fall. We have 5 seconds left to go. And this one will become a final. 50-12. That is the final score and a victory for Hillsborough Central Valley, their 3rd straight dual win. So the Burros get the victory again, 50-12 the final on the Golden Harvest scoreboard. I believe we have an exhibition match coming up. So the duel's over, but it will be an exhibition match, and they are figuring out who they're going to send out here for it. It will be a girls' exhibition match. So nice 3 straight wins. Kaya Lee wrestling for Northern Cass. Did not see who they had sent out there for Hillsborough Central Valley. Minute and a half to go in the first period. Down to the final minute 20. And could see a fall coming here. Near fall points will begin. It will be 3. Carolyn Stanton, the wrestler for the Burros, wrestling here. 49 seconds to go. So we'll get on to the exhibition side here of this competition tonight. And we're going to get a stoppage from the official here with 39 seconds to go. So a check from the official, and now we will resume the match as a big term comes here. We could get a fall, and we get one. So Lee gets the win via fall, and that will wrap up Northern Cass against Hillsborough Central Valley. I believe no more exhibitions scheduled here, as we're going to take a break, and we'll tell you the full rundown here of this first match of this triangular coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Trail District Health Unit is here to provide you with health and wellness services, including health education, blood sugar and hemoglobin screenings, blood pressure checks, vaccinations, free COVID home tests, vision and hearing screenings, home care visits, limited-term medical equipment, and more. Contact Trail District Health for information about childhood or adult immunizations and where you can get them. Call Trail District Health Unit at 701-636-4434. Trail District Health is here to prevent, promote, and protect.
And welcome back here to yourliveevent.com. Our final on the Tim Cassett Seed Sales, Golden Harvest Seed Sales scoreboard. It's a victory, another dual victory for Hillsborough Central Valley, 50-12. They defeat Northern Cass. Here's how we go. We started at 106. It was a double forfeit at 113. Gavin Giffey from Northern Cass went over Ethan Drake at 113 via fall. Open weight classes at 120. Carson Gazette from HCV takes that one. Tyson Sumby at 126 from HCV. Sawyer Owens at 132 for the Burros defeats Reed Volden, a tech fall 16-1. 138 open. Adam Smith takes the forfeit for HCV at 145. Henry Nelson for the Burros over Anders Hovdenes via fall at 152. Braden Chenault from HCV over Carter Wadeson by a fall. At 160, Ben Thompson, HCV takes the forfeit. 170, a double forfeit. 182, Carter Iverson defeats Will Trebwasser via fall. 195, Luke Murch from Northern Cass takes the open weight class. 220, double forfeit. 285, Fernando Rodney gets a 2-0 decision at heavyweight. And that wraps up the competition. So 50-12, the final score. HCV gets the win. That will do it for match number 1 of this triangular. We'll take a break. We'll end this stream, this particular stream. We'll have to open the new one. You can find that at yourliveevent.com, and we will have Grand Forks Central against the Burros, against the Northern Cass Jaguars. That is coming up next on yourliveevent.com.